my god, welcome. Hi. It's a beautiful day. I believe the day is January 22nd, 2024, because we are doing time travel here. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I thought I was gonna burp. But you know what that means? That means she went back to regroup and she's gonna come back stronger than before. So, deep tease, the burp is happening at some point, probably in the first part of the episode. I'm gonna call it now. Um, Now is your time to rate and review this podcast. Give me 5 stars and write something really nice. I don't give a fuck if you like it or if you don't. Say something nice. Actually, I don't even know if you have to say something nice. I think as long as you say something and just give me 5 stars. Like you can say that I'm rotted and my coochie smells like crayons and just give me 5 stars. I don't care. Cool? Also, don't forget you can call me at 424-431-1456. Those messages will be revealed eventually, maybe. I don't know. Some of you are nasty. I've talked about this. Some of you called me the N word and all kinds of horrible things. Girl, and when I go live on TikTok, you need to stop putting that Stonehenge emoji in the comments. I know I don't have eyebrows and I look like that, but you don't need to remind me. Anyway, I saw the Mean Girls movie. It was wonderful. Go see it. Renee Rapp is a star. She's going nowhere. She's stunning and she's queer and she's talented. So go buy a fucking ticket. Go see that movie. Also, go see The Color Purple because I saw her last night at a Cinemark. Baby, reclining chairs. Sweetie, $13 for a reclining chair, and there was 2 other people in the room, an old white couple. Why do old white people eat so much food at the movies? They bought like everything. They spent like $200 on fried foods made by teenagers. That movie was fierce, though. Every performance was stunning. Fantasia Barrino is a star. I heard she's illiterate. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it's true. That might have been a rumor when she was on Idol. But she was stunning. Oscars for everybody. Go see that movie as well. Anyways, that's all. I'm less interested in my moment befores because I have such a fierce guest and I'm so excited to speak to them. I'm here with Scarlett BoBo. Hi.
Hello, what's up?
How's it going? How is she?
It's going good. I'm spying on my neighbors right now.
Ooh, what are they doing?
Well, I've got this like really crazy neighbor that started like that's been starting beef with me for the last like 6 months, and they're just talking to each other right now. And it's funny, we got in this really, really, really big fight. Me, my sister, my partner, Rhea, and we got in this screaming match outside with them. With one of them, this old evil witch. Her name's Barry. We call her the Wicked Witch of Willoughby.
Hey Barry, if you're listening, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. And
You big fat.
she's talking to the other guy who lives across the hall. And I came out the other day and the one saw me and he looked at me and did a slow head turn, looked away 'cause she's a big fat.
So,
She's gay.
um, it always is the gays. I'm telling you, take away the rights.
Take away the rights. I'm gonna take away her rights. No,
It's
I'm
a.
good. I'm good. It's 11 in the morning. She got me up early. She got me before noon. I'm surprised.
I love when the queens are like, it's so early. And I'm like, it's 11 a.m. I mean, I feel like that's the earliest time I can get a drag queen to commit to something.
Yeah, for sure. And that's not brunch.
Girl, I talk about this a lot where when I do a brunch and I get up at like 6 or 7 to get painted. I have that moment where I'm staring in the mirror right before I do my makeup and I'm like, why did I do this?
I do that every single time. And usually I'm having my coffee and I'm in the mirror. I'm just going, why did I commit to this?
Why?
And then the brunch coin comes in. You're like, oh yeah, 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 that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah, that's why. Literally,
Oh,
as soon
right,
as I
right,
get
right,
there, I'm
right.
like, okay, we're good. I'm happy to be here. I'm having a great time.
You're like, oh yeah, straight white women love to throw money at drag queens before noon.
Yes,
Forgot.
that's the thing. Because brunch is famously where the coins are made.
Like, when did that happen? Like, when did queens start getting up at 8 in the morning?
I blame Hamburger Mary's. I think they invented drag brunch, or they say they did.
Bitches.
Yeah, we need to get Jules Long Beach on the phone to discuss it. Actually, I should get her on. I love Jules. She's fun.
I, I don't know if I've met her yet.
She's fierce. I like her and her flats.
Her and her flats, yes.
She did try to read me once for not wearing titties.
And you're like, you don't wear heels, bitch.
I just turned to her and I said, "Excuse me, I just had top surgery. That's very insensitive of you."
Uh, not that.
And she laughed and we kikied and it was fun. I love her. I like her a lot.
And that was that.
Yeah. So I'm really intrigued about your beef with your neighbor. Why do they what did they do or what do they
Okay,
accuse you of doing?
so it's so funny. I really wish I want to open up the window, but then they'll hear me. I want to spy on. I want to spy on them. So, my neighbor had like we live above her, and she had like nobody. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm yawning.
Oh no.
Sorry. Um, so she had nobody living above her for like 8 months, and then we came in, and like the day that we got our keys, we had our suitcases out front. We had just come from the airport, and I was like, and she came out like all like bitter and frail, and she was like, "Are you the new neighbors?" And I was like, I looked at my husband, and I was like, "Fuck." I went, "Oh my God." I said, "This one is gonna give us so much trouble. I just know it." And I was right. She just hates us. Every time we open up the gate, we open it up too loud, we shut it too loud, we come home too loud. My heels bug her. This bugs her. Everything bothers her. Everything bothers her. Oh, the can you jiggle the toilet handle? The toilet's running. Can you do this? Like every anything I do, she writes these little notes and she sticks them to my door. So she just drives me crazy. And one day we are leaving for Vegas, and we were leaving. It was me, my sister, my best friend Rula, my husband Pete, and Ray Latre. We were leaving, packing the car, and she came out. She could have like waited like 5 more minutes until we were done fucking just, back in the car. We would have left. She sees us with our suitcases. She could have been happy that we were leaving. And then she comes out and she says, "Fucking losers," under her breath. And I said, "What did you say to me?"
Girl.
I was like, and then I saw, I saw red. And I was like, "You are always just such a bitch. You're so mean. Why are you so mean to me?" And she was like, "Shit, you're so rude. You're so rude." And she started, and I was like, "You call me names to everybody." And she goes, "What names have I called you?" I said, "You called me a fucking diva." And she went, "I thought you are a fucking diva. Scarlett BoBo." And I went,
Oh.
"Oh, that's it." And then Rhea heard that. And then Rhea got out of the car. And then Rhea started yelling at her, pounding on her car. And then my sister was like, Scarlett's screaming at the neighbor. And then my friends, my sister came down. She tried to kick my dog. I called the police just for added effect. I
Ooh,
really wanted to be
yes.
dramatic. And I was like, "I'm filing a police report against you." Just because I was like, well, I'm gay. I need to blow this out of proportion. And I did.
Oh, I
And
love this.
yeah, now she like cowers whenever she sees me, which is really nice.
Good for you. I think I wish
Thank
I was
you.
there for this. I would have been like that scene in Euphoria where she's like, Maddie beat her ass.
Oh, I haven't seen that scene yet. I'm
Oh,
only on the first.
bitch.
I haven't seen the season 2 yet.
Well, it's okay because season three is coming in 2028. So you have
Is that
plenty
when
of
it's
time.
actually coming?
They keep saying 2025, but like, girl, season two came out in like
Girl,
2021, I think.
for real. And it's the last season. They're gonna really milk it.
Yeah. Those kids are going to be 30 years old with,
For
they're going to
real.
be ancient.
I heard Beyonce's in it.
Really?
I heard she's like a mentor to Rue.
That would be stunning.
Uh,
But I
yeah.
know they're gonna put her in no makeup like they did Mariah Carey and Precious. They're gonna do her the same.
Oh, period.
You know,
Period. You can't look glam unless you're gonna put on some glitters and
girl.
stars.
But Beyonce, you're poor now. We're gonna have your natural
Uh-huh.
hair.
Oh no.
No, no frontal, baby.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Put the edge
Not the
control.
frontal. Not
I
that.
can't. So your neighbor clocked you as the doll, so she knows
She
who you
clocked me
are.
as she clocked me as a doll. And the funny thing was the whole time JoJo Guads was on FaceTime with Rhea. So she went, "Hold on a second." And then we got back in the car and he was like, "What did I just
Gagged.
hear? Who's dead? What happened?" And we were like, "Oh my God, you were on FaceTime the whole time." But we were like, "Damn, we should have recorded that."
What a
But so,
kerfuffle.
yeah, what a little witch. Call her the Wicked Witch of Willoughby. Because she is a witch.
Well, I hope she has the day she deserves.
She does. I was gonna take back her. I actually mean that. I really do. She's like 80 years old. Just like go, just go away. Go away.
It's like I'm always afraid of being the upstairs neighbor because my partner and I have lived on the first floor for the last 3 years, and it's been amazing. But we're looking at places, and there is the fear of being the second floor neighbor, and like you can walk as lightly as you want. They're gonna hear it downstairs. It doesn't
And
matter.
bitch, I wear slippers. I wear like big fluffy socks. And like my drag room is in my bedroom, so I guess that maybe that's why. And we said that we were gonna put like flooring down. But then I was like, then she was being so rude. I was like, well, I'm not gonna put flooring down now. I'm not gonna spend fucking $100,
No.
getting full mats for your stupid ass. So I found an apartment. We want to move anyways. We don't want to get out of this place. But I found an apartment that is above a friend of mine, so they can deal with my shit.
Yay! So you can ruin that friendship.
Yeah, it's Nick's Latre. So I was like, you know what? Can we live
Oh,
above you, Nick?
girl,
So
not
you won't hear
Nyx.
shit. Yeah, she'll never complain. It's okay.
No, she wouldn't dare. If she
She's
does,
deaf.
we'll just cyberbully her until she
Exactly.
stops.
Exactly.
Come on, friend of the pod, Nyx Latre. So
Mhm.
are you officially a member of the house, or are you kind of like just a sister, an entity? How does that
I'm
work?
like this. I'm sisters with Rhea, so I'm like the auntie. I'm the auntie to the house.
I love that.
I'm the Tia.
That would be my preferred position in any drag family. I'm like not a big fan of drag families for me, but I love like I'm an honorary member of the House of Jeté because I said so.
Yeah. They don't know about it. I just said so. I just told them that this was happening. So
Yeah. And every time I see them, I'm like, I just need you to know, like, I need to be invited to the monthly
I am your
meetings.
auntie.
Yeah, I am Buttermilk Jeté.
Buttermilk Satay. I live.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys need a funny one, and then Hershey, Hershey's standing in the corner, like, okay, so fuck me, right?
Fuck my drag, right?
Oh my gosh. Wait, so have you been in LA for a year already? Has it been already that long?
It's been 8 months. Can you believe it?
It's like you blink and it happens.
Really, time like flew by. I'm really gagged.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, I really love it. I love it. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning again. Wow,
I
11
know
a.m.
I'm gonna
really is
yawn
early
now.
for me. It's crazy. I'm like, there was an era where I was getting up at 9 a.m. like when I was living in LA, when I first started living in LA. But now I'm tired.
R.I.P.
No, I love it. You're not getting rid of me anytime soon. No way.
Same. Girl, I
I think
moved here from
it's
Georgia.
fierce. The weather's gorge. Oh yeah, Georgia, yikes.
Fuck that.
There's like blizzard and snowing in Toronto, Canada right now, and I'm like, no, it's like nice and not a cloud in the sky right now. I'm not leaving.
No. It's worth the cost of being here when you step outside and you're like, I can breathe.
Well, rent is like the same as it is in Toronto or Vancouver.
Oh, work.
Yeah, so I was like not really. The only thing that was hard for us really was the conversion rate when we first moved here. Our money just like disappeared.
Oh, because Canada
Like hit
is
it
more, right?
less.
So when it's less, what is that?
Like
What does that
ten
mean?
thousand dollars would get you like I don't know, probably like 8,000 US. She
That
just
makes
like
sense.
so you're just like throwing money out the window, like burning it.
Is that why when we look at barcodes and it has the US price and the Canadian price is always more?
Hmm.
That is, I'll never understand how that works.
It's more in Canadian dollars, so that means like if you have US dollars, it's gonna cost you that much in US. If you have Canadian dollars, it's gonna cost you that much in Canadian. But so if you go to Canada, your things will be less for you. Even if whatever
Interesting.
price you see, it'll be less. Like if I spend $20 in Canada on my credit card, it'll come in as like 17.
So it automatically converts when you go swipe it over there.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I need to go to night school to know how this shit works.
No, just go to a different country.
Here we go. Girl, my passport expired in 2020 and that just reminds me I have to get that renewed.
2020.
I didn't do it because I thought I was gonna die. I thought we were all gonna die. So I was like,
Oh
whatever,
yeah,
who
I guess
cares, you
so.
know?
COVID, you're like, no,
Yeah.
This thing's useless.
Yeah, how was it going through all that in Canada? They were very strict, weren't they? But they also were
They
doing
were,
better.
were we? I don't know
I
about
don't
that.
know. Friends of mine from Canada that I spoke to were like, "Yeah, our COVID rates are much lower than yours." And I was just like, "Well, good for you, because I live in the epicenter." So,
Oh, weird. I'm not sure. But like in terms of just getting through it, it was interesting. I moved to Vancouver during COVID, well, right before COVID from Toronto. So it was nice. It was nice to be able to be like by the water, by like mountains, like go on hikes. It's a big walking city, so it'd be nice to you could walk the entire seawall and like, be able to social distance. And all of
nice.
our patios in Vancouver were pretty much stayed open. And the weather in Vancouver is much nicer than Toronto. It doesn't snow as much. Well, it's actually snowing like crazy right now, but it's like not normal. So it was better. It was definitely better.
Good. I I don't remember. I feel like I've suppressed so much of that time. I'm like, I just remember at one point, one in two people was infected. And I was like, oh shit, I guess I can't leave my apartment.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like my brain, like I really gotta think about it to to bring it back. But yeah, I don't remember much because every day just kind of blurred into the next day. Like
Yeah,
I was like waking up at 3 in the morning, getting up, like making food, like playing video games, and like falling asleep at 5 p.m. Like my whole every day days just felt like I don't know, blended together. It was so weird.
that was weird.
Like I couldn't tell you like what happened on like a specific day because I didn't know what day it was like at all at any given time.
Yeah, I'm like, even now looking back, I'm like, it's just like blurs.
Hmm.
But, are you born and raised in Toronto?
Born and raised in Ottawa, and then I moved to Toronto when I was 19.
Work. Did you, did you do the thing like what I did where I was like, I can't, when I turn 18, 19, I need to move far away from family and everything?
My mom had already moved to Toronto, maybe about a year before I did,
Oh,
and I
cool.
just needed to get out of Ottawa. Ottawa was very small. It's the capital of Canada, but it's a government university town. It's not. It's a big city, but it's a small feel. Especially being gay, and back then it was like 2000. None of your business. um,
Clocked.
but it was just small and not gay friendly, and then Toronto is the big city, so I wanted to titty over to Toronto.
Yes. I felt the same way. I think I went to high school in Georgia, and I was just like, if I stay here, I'm gonna get a bachelor's at the University of West Georgia, and I'm gonna get a job in this town, and I'm never gonna leave. And I'm
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
can't.
it's like you gotta leave or be stuck.
Yeah. Granted, by now I would have a huge house for like nothing,
Three
but
three
you know,
kids.
three butt babies that I made myself, cooked them in my
Uh-huh,
oven.
uh-huh.
But no, I couldn't. You can't. Like, it's something about the queer experience where like you can't stay in that situation, as tempting as it
Mm-mm.
may be. No.
No, so now we're poor in LA.
Yay! Hi, poor.
Yay!
Wait. So, Did you do circus training? Is this a real thing?
I did, yeah. I went to circus school after I graduated from after I went to school for public relations and marketing. I went to circus school
That's fierce. So,
as
PR,
one does.
marketing, and circus. That's
Yep.
drag. That's perfect.
That's drag, honey. Literally, that's my drag. Then
Yeah,
I marketed myself as a circus queen.
that's perfect.
That's literally drag.
So what do they teach you at circus school? Is it like aerial and like stunts and stuff, or how does
Yeah,
that
it's whatever
work?
you want to learn. So I went to school for aerials, and so they taught me aerial silks and core training and muscle training and elegance up in the air. I want to get back into it because I haven't done it in a long time, and it's really fun, but it's really fucking hard.
Yes, it looks intense. I have a close friend who does the hoop.
Ooh, that hurts too. I tried to do that and I lots of bruises.
Yeah, I've had to carry his hoop for him, and I'm like, girl, this thing
They're it's
is
like 50
crazy.
pounds. They're
Yeah,
heavy. And so picture your body slamming against that over and over and over
it
again.
is wild. But now more and more venues in LA are allowing that sort of performance to happen. So you never know. You
Mhm.
might just be in drag, swinging from the chandelier. Like,
I
see
came
ya.
in like a wrecking ball.
Perfect. Yeah, I know. Like, I've learned a lot about it since like going around with my friend who does it. And certain venues have most places have the means to do it. They just liability wise don't want to.
Yes, a lot of places I have to like bring like my own waiver. Like I'm liable for everything, death, murder,
Yeah.
all of it.
But there's a place in Palm Springs that has. I went to their Pride show with my same friend who does the aerialist stuff, and they had people on the silks doing numbers. They had a drag king doing the silks. It was so fierce.
Sickening.
I love it.
I love that.
So you do fire breathing as well? Is that true?
Yes, that I did not learn in circus school. That I learned from a friend of mine. Nicole and Ivy Winters both taught me how to swallow
Oh,
fire.
I was hoping you'd say it's my friend YouTube. Just
Other
imagine.
than that, her too. She was a big help for sure.
I'm gonna watch a tutorial and try it, and I'll let you know how
Ooh,
it
I didn't
goes.
taste anything for like 6 months after I started learning how to swallow fire.
Does it actually like burn the inside of your mouth a little bit?
Yeah, girl, you're putting fire in your mouth. Are you crazy?
I don't know how this works. So do you put something in your mouth, like a liquid, or no?
No, milk can help.
Oh,
If
because
you
of
like,
the
if you
the
like,
phlegm.
if you like, yeah, if you just drink like swish milk around in your mouth, it'll help like to not burn your mouth.
Interesting. So you light the thing,
Sorry.
and you just like,
Yeah. Yeah,
oh,
just lots of
well,
gaggy noises.
I'm so good at that. I think I'll be an expert at the fire breathing.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So I have a lot of questions about the drag scene in Toronto versus the drag scene in LA, and I think you're the perfect person because you've experienced both.
Yeah.
I know LA people who move here from not LA are like, girl, what the fuck? But you've done so well and you've assimilated and you're everywhere. You got a gig tonight,
She got gigs
mama.
tonight.
She got a gig
Period.
tonight. I got a gig
Uh-huh.
tonight. I just remembered I have a gig tonight as well. Oop.
Oop.
Oop, let me
Uh-oh.
go clean these lace fronts.
Uh-oh.
But what is it? Do you think it was easier for you to break in here?
Um, Not really. I didn't like LA when I first came, but I came like 10 years ago for the first time.
Oh,
And I was doing shows, and I was more of like an East Coast girl, like a more like New York girl. Um, but then after the pandemic, Ray and Latre started getting me out here more often, and I was like, okay. The weather's nice, like the people are nice, but it also helped that I was in the show. The show really, kind of gave myself like a little bit of a base here before I even got here. And because I would come so many years ago, a lot of people knew who I was already, especially like promoters and stuff. So I was able to kind of utilize the people that I knew and utilize the show and my popularity from the show to kind of like give myself a little kickstart into the LA scene. And I think it helped a lot. Um, I've been loving it. It's been tough though. It's been hard. Toronto scene's interesting. It's a lot of new queens in Toronto. Um, there's a lot of shows in Toronto, but the shows are crazy. You have to do like 15 numbers a night.
oh
Like
yes, okay. I've heard about this.
it's like marathon drag is what we call it. Like it's like you and another girl for like 2.5 hours. And
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like you do four, then they do four, then you do four, then they do four, then you do four, then they do four. Like it like literally is like it's crazy how much it is. That's only a couple places now, I think. Most of the places you do like four or six numbers, I think.
That is insane.
But like all the dinner shows, you like go through like it's just you and somebody else the entire show.
Is it that sort of thing where you do a number, chit chat, banter, and you're just kind of on stage the whole time?
Yeah, so you basically have to fill up 30 minutes
That is
and then
insane.
times three.
Wow. I think the closest I've ever come to something like that is like I host a lot of bingos where it's me on stage for 2 hours in one outfit, but I only do like two numbers, and I'm just talking shit the whole rest of the time.
Period.
It's like my favorite thing to do. Just get the microphone and start just rambling.
Yeah, like that's why the most I've done, I guess, would be like my one woman show in Puerto Vallarta. That was like a 65, 70 minute show and just me.
Ooh, that sounds wonderful. How was that?
It's so fun. Yeah, I did the Palm Cabaret two, for 2 months twice. It's amazing. It's a super fun experience. The stage is amazing. And then you just like to walk up and down the beach every day and promote your show and talk to hot
That's
guys.
fierce.
It's great.
So was it a lot of like stand up and joke telling, or did you just do mostly numbers? How does that work?
Both, but like half and half. It's just I made my show kind of like following my career. And some people do like specific shows. Some people do impersonation shows. Some people do like themed shows. So it just depends on. Some people are more comedy singers. Some people are like really really good singers. So
She said some
mo-
people are comedy singers and some people are really good singers.
well, you know, like so, like they're all really good, except for a couple. No, I'm kidding. No, they're all really good. It's just it's like some of them have like their parody songs, but
Yeah.
some are like some of them have their Broadway songs. And some have their parody songs. They're all like really good vocalists, but I mean, like some are funny and some are like the belty like
Sana-sa, 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 sana-sa.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I'm not a big fan of the parody songs. Um, sorry,
Oh,
Sherry Vine. I'm so sorry.
she's gonna read the Comedy Girls. Oh,
I
she's gonna
I
read the Comedy
am
Girl.
I am Comedy Girls, and I'm here to read me. I don't
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Okay, Sherry Vine, if you're listening, I love you so much. You're an icon and a legend. I look up to you. Jackie B, I know you're not listening, but if somebody near her can wake her up and say Jordan loves you anyways, um,
Uh-oh.
I just don't know how I feel about a top 40 song being rewritten to be about buttholes and poopy.
See, I love that shit.
I'm sure if
That's
it's
drag.
done
That's
well.
drag. That's drag. I
I
love
mean,
that shit.
I say that now, but catch me at the gig throwing money at Sherry Vine.
Girl, catch you at the gig in 10 years and you're gonna be like, yes, and my hole. Yes, and my
Yes,
hole.
poopy butt. Girl,
Yeah,
catch me at the
you.
gig 10 years at the cemetery if because I won't be there.
Hmm.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I definitely am of that like that the mindset of the one person show is the goal at some point. Would you ever tour, like do another show and like tour it in theaters?
Absolutely.
That would be so fun.
Uh-huh. I would love that.
We're manifesting that for you. We
Well,
need that.
manifest. Manifest. Right now.
Yes, you could do like I mean, if it's a theater, you could do so much more, and the cost of a one person show, the overhead is like nothing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me two dancers and that's it.
Yeah, you could do all your circus
No, yeah,
stunts.
I would need like some people to help me backstage and whatnot.
Just
I'd
get
pop
your
up.
boyfriend, get your man. That's a great thing about having a drag husband. I'd be like, hey, I need to come do this thing. You're gonna come be my helper.
I know he hates doing my outfits. I'm always like, baby, I need my outfits team. Can you help me? Thank you.
Help me, I'll suck your dick.
Please,
I'll suck it from the back this time. Come
I
on.
will. Do that thing you like.
You know what? Thankfully, my boyfriend is also the designer. He makes all the clothes for me and like a lot of other girls. So he's already kind of involved. So if ever I'm like, hey, can you come do this thing? He's like, all right, fine. But now more and more, he's like, I don't want to go to the show. You go, have fun. I'm going to stay home. So, all right.
Yeah. My partner's like that lately. He's like he likes going out, but then lately he's been like, you know what? You can go out. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good without me.
Yes. I remember
Oh.
I met your partner the same day I met you, but I didn't realize you two were together until like right after. And I was like, oh wait, they're a couple. That's right.
You're like, oh yeah, faggots.
You know, because I'm attention deficit, whatever. But it was that WoW thing. I just realized it was at the WoW thing where they don't have air conditioning.
The
I forgot
the
what
not
day it
the
was.
not the holiday party,
It
the red
was
carpet party.
it was one of those. It was I don't know.
Was it a premiere party?
It might have been. It was I think Mexico or maybe it was Drag Day. Maybe it was Mexico.
Oh, it was Mexico. Yeah.
How were you? You were in drag, and I felt so strongly for the queens who were there because it was so hot in that room.
It's hot, but I look always, I like the heat. I love being, I'd rather be hot than cold. Like, I hate when I'm cold. I'm cold. I feel cold right now and I don't like it.
Just like a hard nipple and a little shiver.
No, I don't like being cold. I never
I
want to be
mean,
cold again.
you know, I was I was there for that, and I could see them like punching the thermostat trying to get it to work. But I think it's just too many people in the room. You know?
Oh, yeah. When that little room gets like really, really busy, it gets really warm in there.
Yeah, I was there for a different event, and it was great. It was like perfect, but there also weren't as many people, so like that to me is probably
Yeah,
why. But
period.
you know what? Okay, so what have we covered so far? Um, we
Shitty neighbors.
should fuck that neighbor. Yeah,
Fuck that neighbor.
I have a
Bitch.
neighbor. The guy who lives next door to us right now. We think he takes drugs because he lives alone, and there's like no furniture in his apartment, like nothing. We walk by
Oh,
on the outside and it's like empty, nothing. And
weird.
sometimes he'll play music really loud at night and just scream.
Oh, yeah, she's high.
Yeah, big crackhead energy. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah.
But you know what? She minds her business. He also has a baby too. Like the wife will come and drop off the kid like on the weekends.
Does he scream with the baby?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, not
I
the
don't
Pepe.
know. The bebe. Well,
No, the
sometimes
Pepe.
not the bebe. Oh my God! Wait, Schitt's Creek is Canadian, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Do you live?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the final season because I have separation anxiety. So usually like when I watch like a TV show or play a video game that I really like, I don't I don't like to finish them
Oh,
because
because then
it
it's
makes me sad
over.
that they're over. Yeah. So eventually I will watch the final season of Schitt's Creek. But I think I'm like waiting for like a movie to come out or something. I'm like, I don't know.
Wow.
I'm waiting for there to be more. 'Cause that's but I've seen like every other season like 100 times.
Well, we've
I can
approached.
hear you. I can hear you. You can wait.
Oh my God, is there a baby? Do you have a baby? A baby?
Yeah, Harley's tap dancing over here.
You have a fur baby? Oh my God, hi.
Yeah.
Hello, gorgeous.
His tail's going. His tap
Aw.
dance. I can hear him tap dancing behind me.
I
He's
love that
sneezing.
noise.
He sneezes when he wants when he wants to get my attention. You
Aw.
can go lay down. Go lay down.
Such a
Go
cute
lay down.
baby. I like dogs more than people, to be honest. And I feel like that's just a
Me too.
general thing, you know?
Go lay down.
I have crippling social anxiety. So when I see dogs in public, for some reason, it doesn't affect me. I'm just like, hi, how are you? How's your day? You look so beautiful today. And I fully don't acknowledge the owner and I'll just walk away.
That's like me. When I'm at any fucking party and I see a dog, I'm like, oh, there's a dog here. I'm
Oh,
like, I'll be in
bitch.
the corner. I'm like, I'll
Literally.
be over here with the dog.
Yes. Oh my God, we're at the halfway point already. Can you believe it?
Oh wow.
We'll be right back. And when we come back, I'm going to spoil the entire last season of Schitt's Creek.
Oh no, I'm not coming back then. See you later. Bye.
We'll be right back with Scarlett BoBo. Don't go anywhere. Hi there, and welcome to this guided meditation. I want you to start with a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you continue breathing, I want you to imagine any negative feeling you have as a fruit in the refrigerator. You open the refrigerator, see the fruit, and close the refrigerator. You wait several seconds and reopen the refrigerator, hoping the fruit will be gone, but it's still there. You repeat this process over and over, with each negative feeling, each a different fruit. Each time you reopen the refrigerator, you realize the fruit never left because you never moved it. You just closed the refrigerator and reopened it, expecting to see something different without actually doing any of the work. And then you spiral out of control and realize that the only way for you to find true happiness is to rate and review this podcast. So go ahead, make yourself happy. Give this podcast a 5-star rating and a gorgeous review. Now back to the show. And we're back with Scarlett BoBo.
Meow.
Meows. Oh, by the way, everybody dies at the end of Schitt's Creek.
Oh, shut up. What, the town just gets flooded or something? Meteors come in from the sky.
Pussy juice rains down on the whole city, and everybody
Oh,
dies.
shit. Damn.
Cloudy with a chance of pussy juice.
How do you watch Schitt's Creek? How do I watch it in the States?
Netflix.
Oh, right. I guess that makes sense. Duh.
But it comes out later. So the final season had already aired on the Canadian network. Is it Crave?
Yeah.
So I think there's a certain period of time after before the entire season just gets uploaded on Netflix in the US.
Right.
So then it has like a resurgence online because we're seeing it.
Period. So you guys like Schitt's Creek in the States?
Oh, bitch. We live.
Yeah, it's fierce because like the whole cast is Canadian and Dan Levy wrote the whole thing.
Daddy, Dan Levy, so handsome.
So cute. He's on a
Obsessed.
poster. He's on the poster right up the street from my house. It's the movie he's in. Yeah,
Oh,
he's killing
yeah.
it. Directing, producing, writing.
We love a Nepo baby.
We love
But
when that pulls their own.
hell yeah, he's killing it. And he's in that really sad gay movie that I'm scared to watch.
What movie?
This is a new movie that I think he also wrote and produced it. That's on Netflix, I believe. And it's about this gay couple, and they're married, and one of them dies, and the other one like has to move on with his life. It's like his story after the death of his partner, and I don't know if I want to see that.
Oh, I don't know if I can watch that. I don't know. That
No,
sounds like a lot.
I couldn't get through Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That shit made me cry.
Why?
It was so sad. Oh my god. I don't want to talk about it.
Why is it so sad?
It's like honestly,
Oh, when she
things that
dies? No.
there's I mean, the movie's been out long enough. There are scenes that revolve around like mistreatment and abuse of animals, and
Wow, which movie have I seen that one?
because of the raccoon.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
And
yeah.
so
That
like
was really
it
sad.
talks about his
You're right.
origin story. Yeah, that sent me. Bitch, abuse
Yeah,
people all
that
you want,
I
baby.
remember that. I was like, what was that? I couldn't remember. Like, who was mixing up which movie was what.
It it sent me, and I to
Yeah,
this
that
day
was
have
really
not
sad.
seen it again.
Rockets, poor thing.
Yeah.
Now everyone knows why he's so bitter.
Yeah, I get
His
it.
and his poor friends.
Yeah, let him be a bitch. Damn
Oh my
it.
God, that cute little otter.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
that
there she goes. There she goes.
there she goes. You know what? It's beautiful filmmaking. It affected me in a way, and I appreciate the artistry.
Period.
I can't. But like I just love, I think for some reason, and there's like a meme where it's like Oh, a human being dies in a movie. Who cares? A dog dies in a movie,
Uh-uh.
just on the floor screaming.
Mm, if a dog dies in a movie, I have to skip the scene. Like
I can't.
I will leave the theater. Like if they're mourning it, anything, like no, it's not for me. I can't. My my dog is my literal child and best friend. Mm-mm, can't do
Yeah.
it.
They're human
I'll
babies.
leave. Oh yeah, no, that's my baby. Look at him, so cute.
Aw, there he is. Hello.
My coffee table is such a mess, but he's just chilling, waiting for
I
me to
love
feed him,
it.
take him out.
It's so cute. Mine is he does this thing where we think he's a rat terrier, but he has like a blanket. We have his bed and he has a blanket on it, but he will take the blanket and move it and make a shape like a roll and then crawl into it. It's so fascinating.
Really?
Yeah, he's so smart. He like will pull the
That's funny.
blanket down and then roll it on top of itself and fold it over and make himself like a little pocket and then just crawl into there.
Oh my God, that's really funny.
I love watching him problem solve. It's hilarious.
I like when I see my dog go to his like basket and then he'll like look at all of his toys and sniff the bottom of his basket and he'll pull out every single one and like check out each one and pull out every
Yes.
single one because he wants that one toy. I'm like, how do you know that that one toy is down there? And then he'll get it and then he'll like throw it up in the air and he'll get so excited. And
Yes.
it's all of his other toys are on the floor. I'm like, how did you know that you wanted that one? Like, how did you remember that that one toy was going to be in there?
Mine does the same thing. And it's like
So cute.
whenever
It's so funny.
I love it. And when I come home, I'll sit on the couch and he'll get so excited. He'll run over to the toy box and just start like to find the right one to come throw at me. That's his new thing.
That's
He learned how
cute.
to throw. So when he wants attention, he'll get the toy and he'll throw it at you.
Oh, mine can throw it up in the air.
One
And if you
time I
don't pay
saw him
attention to him, he'll
throw it.
sneeze. He'll he'll, he'll start sneezing at you, and you're like, okay, I see you.
Oh my god. It's the equivalent of him going,
Yeah. Hello. I'm fucking here and I'm bored.
girl, these
But
dogs are sassy.
yeah, Harley, he'll always like get up from a nap and then like get a boost of energy and then like run around the apartment and like start playing with his toys and throw every single one at my feet. And
I love that.
I'm just like still trying to play video games. I'm like, oh, kind of
Yeah.
want to get another dog so he has something to play with.
I think about that all the time.
Me too.
Like, is my uterus hungry for another child? I don't know.
Mine 100,000% is. I've been asking my partner for 3 years.
I'm open to the idea, I think. And we're looking at places and we're looking at homes too for rent. So, like, who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe
like we have a
we
bigger
have like a
place.
yard, you know?
Period.
Because I want him to have a space to run around because he has so much energy. So we'll see. Maybe my baby will have a little sister or brother.
We will see.
Maybe. For sure I'll adopt because I'm poor and, you know, we got our dog for free. So there's that.
Nice.
Yeah, somebody dumped him on our porch because they didn't want him. And so we were
Ah,
like, okay, we'll find him a home. And
I'm like,
then,
this is our baby.
yeah, literally, my boyfriend was like, let's just go buy him a house, like a little bed and like some food and like a toy. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, this is
There it
our
goes.
dog.
Yep. He was, yep. And I specifically saw the dog and looked away and kept walking when I saw him in the house because I was like, I know the minute I touch this dog or pick up the dog, I'm done.
It's gonna like kiss him, and I was like,
Yes. And like 5 minutes later, my boyfriend Joey walks in holding the dog and he's like, look.
was
And I'm
he a
like,
puppy?
God, yeah, he was like this big.
Oh my God, I would have been like, fuck.
Uh,
Get
he's
the
like,
car, get the
yeah,
bed, get some
I
food,
was like,
500 toys.
literally. And then it was that day we were like, all right, I guess we have to go get like toys and shit. And then it became, oh, we can't find him a home. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we're about to
This is his
move.
home.
Yeah. Oh my God, wait, I have a picture from the day. Look.
Oh my
It's
God.
such a baby. I know.
Ah, it's just a little black
Look at
and white.
this.
Like, Oh my God, he looks like a little stuffed animal. Oh my God, how could you say no to that dog?
I
That
know.
literally looks like what the epitome of what a puppy should look like.
He's so stunning. And now, of course, he's like a menace. He's like 5 years old and he's just like a little bitch.
What kind of
But
dog is it?
we think he's a rat terrier.
No, cute.
Um, I
So
am
he's not
too.
that big.
No, I don't feel like going and getting the doggy DNA test to find out.
Right, right, right.
But we might. I don't know. It's just kind of expensive to do it. It's like a hundred
Yeah,
and
for your,
something dollars.
really?
Yeah, to just be told, yeah, that's a terrier. Because, like, we can tell based on his behavior and his attitude and his sass and his energy.
Yeah,
That bitch is a terrier. A Jack Russell Chihuahua or a rat
a
terrier.
terror.
A literal. Like, anytime I sit on the couch to do any, like, work on my computer, he does this.
Oh my God, that's funny. He's
He
like,
just,
hello.
he'll just lay
You,
across the
you
keyboard.
you meant me, right? You meant you were gonna
Like,
play with me?
just so neat. And he'll come and put the toy on top of my phone, or, like, if we're not paying attention to him. Very communicative.
Yeah, mine will like Harley will fully like push my hand off my remote until it's around him, and then he'll sit like right up here, and I'm like, okay.
Yes. Does your dog ever get like jealous if you and your man are like cuddling on the couch and try to get in between you?
He'll just sit on top of both of us. Literally climbs on top of us, and we'll just sit like
Oh
on our
yeah.
shoulders or on our chest. Yeah,
Yeah. If
like perch.
if Joey's like scratching me or something, he's got his hand around me, he'll crawl under his hand so that he can get
Oh,
attention. Oh my god. I suppose we should talk about Canada's Drag Race.
oh my God, not just dogs for the remainder of the.
I mean, you know, I here's the thing about that, and I anytime like a queen from one of the TV shows comes on here, I'm like, do you want to talk about Drag Race? Do we have to talk about Drag Race? I guess
Oh
we kind of
yeah,
have
okay.
to, but a lot of people don't like talking about it, so I
I
usually don't
know.
bring it up.
I love talking about it. It's funny.
I've had
It's
girls who are like, oh no no no, I can't, I don't want to talk about it. I'm
oh
like, well,
no, I think my PTSD from that show I think is gone. I
well,
think at least I hope so.
well. I mean, everybody. I guess it depends on the experience that the queen had on the show too. That affects people's, whether they want to revisit that over and over again, which I understand.
Yeah, I met a
But
fan when I was lit the other day, and he was like gagging over me, and I was like, he's like, "Oh, here's a shot. Here's a shot. Here's this. Here's a drink." And I was like, "Okay." And
yes,
then I was like, "What do you want?" He was like, "I just want to go ask a couple questions." I was like, "Oh, you got me at the right time." I was like, "You're excited, and you got me liquored up." I was like, "Ask away."
and he said, "What's RuPaul like?" And then you slapped him in the face.
I get that all the time. So many people go, "What's RuPaul like?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I've never met her."
Oh my god, you know. Well, your season was very unique because it aired around season 12, which was during COVID.
Yeah,
Um,
it was the first season out of like in COVID.
yeah, a season one of a new franchise
I love
happening during
COVID.
COVID.
So I need to go check it.
It's a little chilly, babes. It's a bit nippy, isn't it?
Oh, ooh, that's better.
So, because it was the first season, was the audition process as insane as the US seasons?
Yeah, the process is pretty crazy, but ours is different than yours. Um, your first audition is a 90-second tape, which is kind of nerve-wracking because you only have 90 seconds to tell them everything about you and why you should be on the show. So it is pretty tough, and I did mine in one take. I remember, I think. Um, and then you get a call back, and then you do an interview, and then past your interview, then you get to do a 25-minute tape.
Wow. And that's where you show like the looks and the performances and all that.
Yeah, and then you do like your whole thing with the interview and the runways, performances, acting challenge, design challenge, snatch game, um,
Whoa.
talent, performance, and then from there, I think we had to do one more interview after that, and then you get the call on the show.
That
So
is wild.
yeah, it's a lot. And I know here you do the 20-minute tape. I think it's crazy that they do a 20-minute tape every year. That's so many tapes.
Yeah. And girls who have auditioned like 10, 11 times, it's so much work.
That's a lot of work.
It's too much. They should do like what Big Brother does. You do like a short little 2 minute video and then they call you if they want you.
Yeah. Like that's what we do in Canada. We just do it's just a 20-minute tape or the 90-second tape, and then you go from there.
Yeah. I feel like
But
to do what?
then it's hard because then it's like, oh man, I've got to, impress them in 90 seconds. That's hard.
Yeah. And do they give you like a, these are the things we want, like questions or anything, like prompts to talk? They just say, show us who you
A little
are?
bit like tell us like where you started, like you know what I mean? They give you kind of like a general, list of things to cover.
I feel
But you
like
got
those sorts of things are like, I think people think, oh, I need to make sure that I answer these questions. I feel like a lot of that is they want to see that you can look natural and speak to a camera and
hmm
connect. It's less about
yeah.
what you're saying, but like, do they feel like they're getting to know you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty crazy. And now I can't believe it's season 5 already. I was
I
only on 3 years
know.
ago.
It happens so fast. And I
Yeah.
feel
Is
like,
there anybody left?
I mean, that's, I always joke about US Drag Race when queens are like trying to get on season after season. I'm like, well, just keep doing it because eventually everyone else is going to get on in your town and you'll be the last one. So
Yeah. It's so true. I
it
know.
is wild.
It's
But,
wild. It
but you
feels,
were,
yeah.
so you were on the first season. And the
First season.
interesting
Oh,
thing,
gee.
I feel like in the US, there's been so many seasons that when girls get on, they're able to sort of reach out to other girls and be like, hey, look, so like, I think I'm gonna be here for this like thing during the summer. If you have any like, I don't know, advice you want to give, any like, when you got the call, did you reach out to any of girls from other countries to be like, hey, look, this is happening. What should I prepare for?
Did I reach out to anybody else? Yes. Who did I reach out to? Who did I reach out to? I
You called
reached
Princess
out
Poppy
to
and she
Acid
blocked your number.
Betty. Yeah. Yeah. I reached out to Acid Betty. I reached out to Ivy Winters, I'm pretty sure. Who else did I reach out to? And I reached out to a couple of like sisters that in the States that weren't on the show. And then I didn't really tell a lot of people in Canada. Well, I did actually. Um, but some people are Canada was weird when I told people because it was so new, and if you didn't get on the first season, like the girls were really bitter who didn't get on. So it was a weird situation.
I've heard of, well, they say, okay, don't tell anybody. But at the same time, how are you supposed to prepare all of that shit that you need in the time they give you without telling anyone?
And then yeah, they're like, "Oh, you're one costume designer and you're one person." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" I'm like, it took like a couple of people to help me with my stuff. Like I had to tell my mom, I had to tell my roommate, I had to tell my work. Like I couldn't just disappear for a month.
Yeah. You got to pay your bills while you're gone. Like, how does that
Yeah,
even
I'm like,
work?
what do you mean? I had to tell my boss, like, and I had to tell my grandmother. My grandmother was gonna think like I'm fucking dead in a ditch somewhere and like call the police. You know what I mean? Like my family's crazy. Um, and then yeah, and then like the people that help me with my stuff, like I had to get my one friend to design my stuff, and like in the States, like it's so hard when like a lot of times people get outfits from different designers, right? And so it's
Yeah.
hard when you're like, hey, I need this by this specific date. It cannot be later, and it needs to be your main priority, and it needs to be this big thing. But I can't tell you what it is. Wink, wink, wink. And like most of the time now, they're like, uh-huh. Oh, we're going. Oh, I get it. You need it hard by this date. Yes, it's a hard cutoff. And they're like, oh, wink, wink, wink. I get it.
Yes. I hear all these horror stories about designers just not following through with shit.
Hmm.
Oh, I'd kill
I
someone.
I had a designer do that. My promo outfit, it
The
didn't come
red
in
one?
time. Yeah, and yeah, I had a different one. I had a white one. This white outfit with these big shoulders and beads was like $600. And the day that I left for Drag Race, the day that they picked me up, I had to run to Queen Street. I was so sick. I remember being like so sick. I had the flu or something. But they couldn't figure out what it was. And then now it makes me think, I'm like, did I have COVID? Because I was like, I had like flu. I was like weak. I was so sick. And they kept
Oh.
me on different antibiotics, and I was it's like episode 1, 2, I was just fucking walking to the workroom. I was just so sick. But I remember going all the way to Queen Street in Toronto and picking up that red dress because I was like, and it wasn't coming today, and I was like, okay, I have to give up on the idea that this outfit is gonna come. And I just got up and I just ran to the store. I was like, there's that dress on that store at that store that I can work with. I'll just get that one. And then I got the red one.
Interesting. Was the prompt like white ice queen? Because I feel like most girls were in white.
It was like Queen of the North, like like royal queen garb, like very, very like royal family, um, ice queen.
Cute.
But like we didn't match really at all. Like no one looked the same. Like ours was not very cohesive. Like
No.
Rita was in like purple. Tainomi was in that black thing. Boa was a hockey player.
Oh
I
my
was the
god, I
only one in
remember.
red. Well, Juice and Alona both had swords, so I guess that made sense. But it was very like I don't know. It was really good, but I don't think we matched as much as we could have.
No, every season when the promo comes out, you'll look at the whole like array of queens. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
what
what
was the
was their
category?
prompts? Yeah,
What the fuck?
what did they get told to do? Yeah.
So did they do it during the season while you guys were sequestered to film the season?
No, they're like 6 days or something before we left. They're like, here's an extra $600. Now go get yourself an outfit. You're like, we have a week to figure out what we're gonna wear for the promo now, on top of getting all of our other stuff ready.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
So
don't like that.
and then so they did it after episode 2. We did the promo.
That's so silly to me because in the US, I think most seasons do it like
Twitter.
there's a spider. There's a spider.
Oh, it's really small, but it scared me. Sorry.
Oh my god, it scared me. I felt like it was in the room with me and I think I peed a little. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god, who is scared? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So small and so quick. Scared the shit out
I'm
of me. Sorry.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
I
not
hate
well.
spiders. I
Nope,
hate
nope.
spiders
Fuck
and
them.
cockroaches. Ah!
No. Wait, so
Ugh.
what was I thinking? We were talking about the promos. Fuck. Oh yes. So like in the U.S. they film it like a couple. I think they usually do it after the season wraps, like right before, like closer to when the premiere is, so everybody has their Drag Race glow up already.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah, this one they filmed it right after like the first 2 episodes. So like the first week we filmed ours.
I've heard of girls, and I don't know how true this is, but I've heard rumors of certain queens finding like they'll fish for information if they hear someone's on, and they'll go to them and be like, "Hey, so like I heard this could be happening for you. Is this true? Like, do you need anything?" And if someone goes, "Hey, yeah, I think this is happening. I'm a little nervous if I need advice," and then that queen will call production, and go, "She's talking about it," and then
Really?
yes, and I've heard that girls have not been cast because of that.
Wow. That makes sense because like people kept trying to call production on me saying that I was spilling tea from the show after I got off the show. And I was like, no, I fucking wasn't. Everyone loves to say that I was talking about everyone else's tea. I was spilling my own tea,
Period.
but people are just fucking bitter. People will always be bitter. No one can be happy for other people. People are always
No.
gonna wanna fucking tear down somebody else, and But whatever. Jealous ass motherfuckers.
It's the tea. I've heard of queens. There's a I don't know who it was. Actually, I do know who the queen was, and I like this queen, and I'm very friendly with her, so I won't say who it was. But there was a rumor about this one queen that prior to her getting on Drag Race, years prior, she lied to a bunch of designers and said that she was on Drag Race to get a bunch of free outfits and said, "Oh, I'll pay you when I come back." And then she just never did. And
Who
then
was
she went,
that?
I have an idea who it is. I don't know if I believe that this is true, but I've heard. But I'll tell you after
Okay.
because she did end up getting on a season a few years later.
Oh, it's piping hot tea, Annie.
But I've met this person and I really love this person, and I don't think they would do something like that. So I don't know if
Yeah,
I
but
believe
people
it.
people love to talk shit about other people because it ruins their reputation. But reputation means work, girl. Like people are
Yeah.
so quick to completely destroy someone's reputation just for fucking fun or just because they're bitter.
Yeah. Like, don't do that to me. I'll
Yeah.
do it. I'll handle it.
Yeah,
Let,
I'll
let me
destroy my
ruin
own
this.
reputation. Okay,
Yes.
honey. Like,
Baby,
I don't need help. Okay.
let me crash the
I
car,
got
okay?
this. I got this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You just watch. Just watch
It's
and
my
enjoy because
car.
it's
Let
going
me
to
drive
happen.
it. Yeah, it's
As
my
they would
car. Let me
say.
drive it. Shut up.
Yes. But it's true. It's so hard when something happens and you almost feel like this, oh shit, like I know I feel like people are going to be upset with me, or they're going to try to like ruin this for me because of their own insecurities. And like, damn, can't you just be like, good for you, girl. You were chosen.
Yeah, like I had people that were I got really fucking. Some of my friends got really upset that I got on the show. Like they were like butt hurt, and I was like,
Instead of
man,
them.
yeah. And then even some of my friends that weren't even queens would got like jealous, and I don't know, it's fucking weird. I
That's
didn't
so
like it.
crazy to me. It's like that thing that Delta says where she's like, if somebody says something to you in the heat of an argument, please know that they've been waiting to say that to you.
Yes, I hate that. I hate that. So many times I've gotten in fights with like some friends and they immediately say something so nasty. And I turn around and I go, how long have you been fucking sitting on that for? Hmm.
That's crazy to me.
So does that mean you always just have that really nasty, nasty thing in the back of your pocket just in case you want to be a dick?
Yeah.
That's wild. I
Like,
hate that stuff.
no. How many times have you called me sister and like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
posted us
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
Instagram and shit and been thinking this horrible thing?
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely not. So, well, people, I know you all know this already, but you are the runner-up.
Period.
Bitch, applause.
Period.
Well, I don't know. Did they specifically define you as the runner-up, or was it like winner and then top the two?
It was winner on top two, but I would like to think that I'm still the runner-up. I
Well,
know
you won the
a
lip sync.
yeah, a lot of the fans said because I won a lip sync, I was runner-up.
Yeah, I mean, and there was no doubt.
Never in the bottom, straight to the top, honey.
Baby, you know?
Baby.
And it was for me when it cuz I saw it of course like with everybody else before I knew any of the girls from Canada, and it was the sliding knee, you know that move that you
The knee
did,
slide.
the knee slide. That's when I knew. I was like I was like,
Oh,
"Baby,"
she gonna pop off like that, baby.
I said, "You know what? Maybe she did just fine throughout the semester, but she definitely won the final exam."
Period.
And
Well,
that's
and
how
I
you
was
win.
like, I was all wound up too, because I was like, I hadn't performed in weeks because other than the You Wear It Well challenge, the You Wear It Well video, but I hadn't really like gone off and like popped off doing my own number at all in the whole
Yeah,
season.
because you
So,
didn't lip sync once.
so I was ready to go. I was like all wound up. I was like, woo, let's go.
Yeah, it's so rare that a queen makes it to the final without slipping once. So
Venus just did it
applause.
on her season, the winner of season four of
Oh
Canada's Drag Race.
yeah, and
She
she
just got my,
won.
and she won.
Yes, I mean we love Paranka here on the
Love
program.
Morocco. We love my baby girl.
She's my favorite person to talk
Pee
to at
pee.
DragCon
Because she's so chaotic all the time.
She and I'm so chaotic, so like it's just like nothing gets done. It's just
Uh-huh.
annoying gay noise being thrown back and forth, and
Squawk,
I
squawk,
love her.
squawk.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite people to go visit. And every time she sees me at DragCon from across the room, she goes, "Oh shit, here she is," and I'm like, "Hi,
Yeah.
it's me."
I
Love.
love her. She's so sweet.
Yeah, your whole that whole season was just flawless.
Full of stars. There's full of stars.
Yeah.
Stars on stars.
Oh my gosh. So now that you've done one reality competition, are there other ones that you would do like Big Brother or The Circle?
Yeah, I wanted to do. I applied for Big Brother. I want to apply for the US one now that I have a visa because I really want to get on Big Brother.
You should do Celebrity
I
Big
would
Brother.
love Big Brother. I would love to get a Big Brother. Which I watch Big Brother a lot. Big Brother would be really
Same.
fun. I would like to do Amazing Race, but I have to drive.
Oh yeah, and that's not gonna work for me. I'll do Big Brother. I need to stay in one place.
I'll
I
do Big
can,
Brother.
yeah, I could do 100 days in a house and just be a monster. Yeah, I could do that.
See, I would like to do Amazing Race because at least I could do it like with somebody and I'm walking around. It's you know what I mean.
I do The Circle. That would be fun
See the circle, I feel like I would get so bored. You're just what? You're just sequestered with yourself.
for
Oh,
weeks. They say it is so boring because there's so little action that happens.
well, yeah. Like I just picture like what I went through being by myself in my hotel room for the times that I was in my hotel room, and I fucking hated it. So all day long, all day, every day in your hotel, just talking to a screen.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know. I would get fucking. I would start to get. I would go crazy. I
Can you
need like at least on Drag Race they would bring you out and then you would have. I need like human interaction. I wouldn't be able to be stuck by myself. Like at least a Big Brother in the house. Like there's people and
Yeah.
you know the circle. Yeah, how long are you there for too? Like a few weeks, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of human interaction, can you believe our time is coming to an end already?
Oh my gosh.
Or my nipples haven't popped
Arnar.
out once. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, there they are.
It's fine. It's fine. Will you tell the people of the internet where they can find you?
Well, you can find me at Mickey's West Hollywood every Thursday for Heat Thursdays. You can find me at The Wild every Friday for Venom. Starting soon, you can find me at Glitter Dinner, my new dinner show in West Hollywood. And then if you want to follow me on socials, you can follow me at It's Scarlett BoBo on Twitter and Instagram and what's the other one? TikTok.
Yay! I'll put all that in the description.
Yay!
You can follow the podcast at HeyGirlPod on Instagram. You can email me at heygirlpod@gmail.com. Please rate and review the podcast. Give me 5 stars. I am Jordan Jayro. That's JordanJayro. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I am taking a break from my mental health to focus on my social media. So if you could follow me, that would be great. Yay, we did it! Thank you so much for
Yay!
chatting. I will see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Have
Yeah, that
fun
was
tonight.
fun. I will try to behave.
Don't you dare. Audience, play us out. Thank you all so much for listening, and until next time, have a fabulous life. Bye.
Bye.